CBS 4 Tropical Storm Gordon update.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez, and we have the latest advisory for Tropical Storm Gordon, which is currently soaking our area and bringing us wet and windy conditions this Labor Day. So here it is from the National Hurricane Center. As of 11 a.m., Tropical Storm Gordon is moving west-northwest 16 miles an hour, max sustained winds of 45 miles an hour. Forecast to move across our area as we head throughout the day and eventually later this afternoon into the Gulf of Mexico. And then it'll head towards the central Gulf Coast states, where some of these areas are under hurricane watches, and also life-threatening storm surge will be possible for them. Now, here in South Florida, we have tropical storm warnings extending from the Miami-Dade Broward County line southward all the way through most of the Keys, also on the Gulf Coast side of the peninsula. Tropical storm conditions and tropical storm force winds currently occurring, so you should stay inside and stay safe. It is nasty out there as we look from our Windjammer Resort Camera Lauderdale by the sea. Very dangerous as we continue to deal with these rain bands wrapping around the center of circulation, which you can see is currently moving here along the west coast of the peninsula. But still, we are on that dirty side. All that moisture continues to stream in, and since we've had the rain since overnight and through the morning hours, it has been not the reason that we're going to be concerned about flooding, and some ponding already taking place. Widespread rain stretching across Broward County into Lighthouse Point, Pompano Beach, Oakland Park, Fort Lauderdale, Lauderhill, Parkland, Coral Springs, Tamarack, Sunrise. Yeah, anywhere you go, you're likely going to see some wet weather. Dania Beach, Hollywood, up and down 95, 595 slick, also into I-75 near Weston, Pembroke Pines. The heaviest rain, though, around Sweetwater, Coral Gables, Kendall, Southern Dade County has really been slammed. Some of the higher rainfall totals there, Key Biscayne, Cutler Bay, and then we do have Central Dade County also still getting soaked through downtown Miami and into Miami Beach, and down through Homestead, seeing some shower activity, as well as some squally weather through the upper Keys around Key Largo and Islamorada, now starting to move into the lower Keys. That flood watch in effect until 11 p.m. And look at the rainfall since the midnight. Very impressive in Homestead, about 3.22 inches of rain. In West Kendall, about 2 inches and a quarter, and about 1 inch and a quarter in Miami. And we're seeing in Opelika about 1.74 inches of rain, close to that in Fort Lauderdale. So we're going to continue to add to those rainfall totals. Not only that, it's blustery out there. We have reports of downed trees, power outages. So that's the reason we're urging you to just stay put and stay indoors. Look at these peak wind gusts as high as 51 miles an hour, and there is a marginal risk of severe storms. So some of these storms could even produce water spouts, isolated tornadoes. In terms of the rainfall totals, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. However, some isolated higher amounts, and of course very hazardous surf conditions as well as out on the sea. So for boaters, you don't want to get out there on the waters today. We are dealing with advisories, marine warnings, and also high risk of rip currents. Obviously not a good day for swimming, not safe. Today, you just want to kind of stay inside, wait until these gusty storms and squalls pass. It looks like now here in the morning hours into the early afternoon, the worst of the weather. We could see some improvement late afternoon. We'll have to wait and see because some lingering moisture could still lead to some storms lingering. And tomorrow we'll see storms, likely passing storms Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday more of our typical summertime pattern with a mix of sun and storms, and highs back in the 90s. Stay tuned to CBS 4. We'll have another update in about 25 minutes, and then CBS 4 News at noon.